Hello to our wonderful viewers, our fans. This is Willie and Olia, and today one of my recruits that is going to basic training in about 3-4 weeks, he is having a going away party, and I'm coming to say what's up. We're gonna bring his mom a gift, bring him a gift, and
flowers.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him a gift and his mom a gift, and just show our face. I see him over there right now. He's chilling, talking to everybody. He's excited.
This is the flowers we brought for his mom. I did a little arrangement myself, and I think it's gonna cheer her up. I bet she's gonna be a bit emotional, as any mother, about her son, and this will make her a little happy. Let's go.
John Merriweather introduced your son to me, joined the National Guard, and it's been great getting him in through the process, and he's about to be shipping to training here in a couple weeks. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about that?
I'm nervous with him taking this big step. It's bittersweet, but I think it'll be good for him. He's going to get that discipline and that structure that he needs. Jalen's come a long way.
Yeah.
He's come a long way, and this is the icing on the cake for him. And I feel like if he keeps his head on straight and continues going on down this path, there's big things waiting for him.
What was your first reaction when you heard about his desire to join the Guard?
Oh, I thought he was just talking, because at one time he told me he wanted to be a police officer, and I almost went and left the center. But this right here, he followed it through to the very end. I knew he probably drove you crazy at times.
He was so consistent. I remember when I enlisted him, we didn't talk for 4 days, and he was like, "Sergeant, did I do something wrong? Why are you talking to me?" I'm like, "Hey, big step's over. Now we gotta wait for training. We don't have to talk every day." He's like, "Okay, I just want to make sure we're cool." I'm like, "Yeah, we're good, man." These are huge in the military. Usually you trade amongst soldiers, or you receive one when you do something that's significant. So for him, it's joining the military and taking this big step into his manhood. So I'm excited.
It's a big step. Me too.
So, well, thank you again for giving me the trust of your son. And this is Stella, Jalen Haley's mother. Willie Diaz, Sergeant Diaz, Jalen Haley, or Private Haley.
Yes.
Today we're doing, your mother organized a going away party for you, and you're going to basic training here in a couple weeks. How do you feel?
Anxious and nervous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. April 6th when I enlisted, as I messaged you the coming days, I was like, it hasn't hit me what I did, what I just signed my name on a paper. And then my mom posted it on Facebook that day, and the next day I went out and I just some people out in Walmart was like, "Thank you," and congratulations and stuff, and I was like, what? And then I'd go to another store, my mom's friends would see me, or they just start sending me messages out of nowhere, and I'm like, congratulations, this and that. And I'm like, oh, this is actually this is a bigger deal. And then as I seen my friend who came back from the military and all the benefits and stuff he's told me, where I am, not a lot of people can get to, from where I've came from and my situations in life. I've been in situations people be like, there's no way you're getting out of them, and with the grace of God, I done made it out. So one night I just tweeted, I was like, this is bigger than a dream, you know what I'm saying? And fast forward to now, people will be saying it and stuff, and I decided, this would be a great phrase to put on a shirt before I left, and it took off. People were like, oh, bigger than a dream, because people from where I'm from, this doesn't happen. It just, the opportunities that are now in my hand, thanks to Sergeant, and the stepping stone I have, and the great, leadership, and the physically, mentally, all the, I'm just gonna be a step ahead of everyone, in my class, you know what I'm saying? And it's just bigger than, I never would have thought when my recruiters were coming to my high school, when I was in the back of the class, just messing around with my friends, and they're talking about this and that. I never thought that one day I would make the commitment. Yeah. And even now, it's that bigger than a dream, it's crazy.
What would you say to the civilians out there, from all different cultures, backgrounds, that are hesitant about joining, or that are freaking out, what are they going to do with their future? What would you say to them about the military or life in general? What would you say?
I would say to the civilians and stuff, one of my biggest things was, once I signed with the National Guard, it seemed like everyone wanted to downplay it. I talked to you before that it was like, National Guard, you guys do this and that, and I was like, my only example I use, and it, shuts them up every time, is if there's $100 bill on the ground and 100 ones, and I pick up the $100 bill and you pick up the 100 ones, we still have $100.
Woo!
Like, you know, it's like, well, you get to come home. I'm like, yeah, because I want to come home. You know, if you don't make a career out of it, make a career out of it. Like,
yeah.
But for people who like want to get joined or like are on the edge of it, just talk to you know what I mean, sergeant, recruiter, some of your friends, or if you know, like, you guys can hit me. I can take you through my experience. But really, it's just a personal choice if you feel like that's something you want to do. But I will say it has a lot of benefits, and it looks good on paperwork and
what
job
are the
resumes.
specific ones that impressed you? Maybe you didn't know, and after talking to Sergeant Diaz, you were like, whoa, didn't know that. I can totally use that in my life.
The monthly paychecks when I get back. That's crazy.
Monthly paycheck.
That's crazy. Them going to drill for like 2 days, and then getting that bill, the GI Bill, and everything else included. Like, it's
100% tuition.
100% paid tuition.
You know, you got football players that they run a touchdown, or you make a home run. There's always these phrases that come within the athletic community. So, Private Haley, when you're playing for a football team and you take that touchdown to the goal line, what you gonna say?
Man, shout out Desi, because we going to the apartments.
Take them to the apartments.
To the apartments. You know what I'm saying?